Hey, welcome back everybody. Jim Crane with you again today. Today on Looking at Leather, we're going to take a look at a product from Emil Erwin in Nashville, Tennessee. So this is the Mailbag. This is the bag that kind of put Emil Erwin on the map several years ago. He started building these along with a double buckle satchel, different colors. I think there were 2 color variants, maybe 3. And these high quality bags are kind of what put Emil Erwin on the map of fine quality American leather goods makers. Unfortunately, these are no longer available on Emil Erwin's website. I'm not sure if he is simply not going to manufacture these anymore, or if there is something in the works and they'll be reintroduced. But I did want to show it to you. These are available on the secondary market. You can find them on eBay occasionally. So let's go over it. I'll show it to you. Again, this is the Mailbag. He made a Mailbag, beautiful double buckle satchel. They came in a kind of a mahogany color with black leather accents, and this is the black version with a brown bridle leather accents, the strap and carry handle and other little leather accents on it. So let's go through it. First of all, I love how the U.S. Mailbag architecture is maintained in the build on this bag. So everything on it is an homage to the U.S. Postal Service leather mailbags. The architecture is all the same. It's gorgeous, beautiful copper rivets, beautiful supple veg tanned leather, none of that nasty chrome tan stuff. This is the real deal. So let's go over the dimensions first of all. We get the shoulder strap out of the way. The bag is 16.5 inches wide. It's 12 inches tall, and it's 4.5 inches wide. It is made from this beautiful supple leather, which is going to expand or contract depending on how much you need to carry with you that day. With that being said, I should tell you that this is kind of a heavy bag. The leather is quite thick and dense. The hardware is all solid cast hardware. So the bag itself, just empty, is a good 5.5 or 6 pounds. So you're going to want to keep that in mind if you're going to fill this full of your stuff and then carry it if you need to travel with it, or it's just going back and forth to the office. So this is not a lightweight. This is not a cheap bag. This is a very luxurious, high-quality bag that is a little bit on the heavy side. So I have had this bag loaded down with stuff. I've carried it on the train many times, and I find it to be really manageable and quite comfortable, big enough to hold everything that I need. So let's go through the bits and pieces. The shoulder strap is this 10-ounce bridle leather in this dark brown. It is very, very strong leather. Bridle leather has virtually no stretch in it, so you don't need to have nylon webbing in here. You don't need to have 2 pieces of leather sewn together to give it strength. 1 piece of leather, this is going to last the bag forever. So you don't need to worry about that. And it gives the bag kind of an elegant look to it if it's not overbuilt because you're concerned about the leather stretching. We have no concerns about that with this beautiful bridle leather. The shoulder pad area is nice and wide. It makes it very comfortable on your shoulder. Again, I've had this loaded down. I've carried it on the train many times, and I was comfortable the whole time. There was no discomfort from having this over my shoulder because it was just nice and wide and dispersed that weight just beautifully. So the shoulder strap, we're using some kind of a really cool Conway buckles that are very solid cast pieces. The keeper up here on this end of the strap is this nice thick piece of bridle leather. It is secured with a solid rivet here. All of the hardware on here is in a kind of a silver nickel finish. I believe it's brass that is plated, if I'm not mistaken. The keeper on this side is really beautifully done. It is a nice solid D-ring instead of a piece of leather, but it's secured with some copper rivets. So this piece will not move up and down the strap, so that the excess will not fall out of a piece that's moving up and down the strap. So very nice detail, very high quality, beautiful look to it, and it's just really substantial. It just feels solid in your hand, so you know that's not going anywhere. On the back of the bag, we've got the carry handle, which again is the 10-ounce bridle leather that is secured with copper rivets. All of the stress points are riveted throughout the bag. So we've got the anchors, brown bridle leather anchor for the D-ring riveted in, and then this beautiful patchwork is put over to cover that. And the stitching on it is just gorgeous. It's this very nice pattern that I've seen on Emil Erwin's bags, and I've seen a couple people try to copy that. But that's beautiful. That's kind of a signature of Emil Erwin's work. On the back, you can see the stitch line here. That's because we have a nice big pocket on the interior secured with copper rivets. That is big enough to hold your full-size iPad, a small laptop, or your any kind of tablet, any size tablets that you have, iPad mini. So let's open it up. We'll get the beautiful strap out of the way. What I love about this bag is that the storm flap is unsecured. That is a kind of a traditional way a mail bag was made, so you can get really quick access to it. However, the interior opening is secured, and I'll show you the strap that holds that. So it is right here. It's a nice piece of the bridle leather again, a nice stainless steel or maybe plated brass buckle with a keeper here. So there's lots of holes in it. You can have this thing really, really full of your stuff, or like me, I don't carry. On some days I don't carry very much, so I have it secured all the way up. The beautiful thing about a mail bag is if you don't want to, you don't even have to secure this strap because of these top straps here. They kind of hold everything together if you've got a lot of stuff in here. But if you're traveling, you want a little extra peace of mind, go ahead and buckle that strap. So we'll open it so we can take a peek inside. So again, we've got the traditional mailbag architecture, and that is that we have this big divider here, which is the full length and depth of the front panel. So you can put a laptop in there if you wanted. All kinds of things will fit in that. It's supple, it's expandable, so you can put quite a bit of stuff in there. There's the back pocket, big enough for your iPad or any kind of Android device. Even a small laptop will fit in there. And then the rest of the bag is just this big opening. It's just cavernous. You can put lots of stuff in there. The leather's so supple that you can expand it or take it in if you need to. So inside on the edges, all of the edges are dressed with a piece of leather that is folded over the edge. I don't know if you can see that. Piece of leather folded over, even this top piece with a brown accent. And all of these top joints, or where the gusset and the front meet, they're all riveted. So the stress points are all riveted. You still have these added top straps. So you've got a lot of strength around the perimeter of the opening, so you can, if you need to, shove lots of stuff in there or get in and out of it all day long. There's no chance that these seams are going to pull apart. So very high quality. We've got the spine on the back. That's two pieces of this very thick veg-tanned leather sandwiched together and then secured again with the copper rivets. So the bag itself just feels luxurious. It's just beautiful. We've got this beautiful tuck on the front panel like a traditional mail bag. It just feels gorgeous. The leather is nice and thick and hefty, so remember that. It's kind of a hefty type bag, but it just shows you the quality and the engineering, the thought that went into building it. Hopefully, if you're listening Emil Erwin. We would love to see these reintroduced on your website. People are looking for high quality leather bags in all kind of styles and forms these days. The days are over of people buying these kind of cheap, kind of crappy messenger bags that only last a year or two, and then you got to buy new ones. Things like this will last you your lifetime, and probably a couple of lifetimes. They're just so well built. They're built with durability in mind, and they're just fabulous. So love to see it again, if that's a possibility. Otherwise, you can find these on the secondary market. Hopefully you can find one. They don't come up very often, but if they do, grab it. It's a beautiful bag. It's certainly worth the money, and the quality is just beautiful. So thanks for watching, everybody. I've got some more videos coming up of some new leather goods from makers that you might not have heard before, but high quality US built leather goods. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.